Hello, my name is Michael Height with Black Warrior Printing in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. We're a local print company, and what we do, we specialize in speed, reliability, because we know everybody wants it yesterday, and that's how we try to do it. A lot of people actually call me Magic Mike because I can get a lot of stuff done for them and I can get it done fast. I mean, you come in and need some, say for instance, you need envelopes like Xanté, and I use the Xanté printer. And I've had customers before to come in, want some envelopes, and they want like 200 or 50 envelopes. And and I tell them I know turnaround time is 3 to 5 business days. By the time they walk out that door and get down the street, probably about 25, 30 minutes, dude, the envelopes are already done. And when I call them, they are so surprised. He said, it can't be done that fast. Yeah, we specialize in speed, and we love our customers, and we love the expression on their face when they see this speed or whatever right there, and that keeps them coming. The reason why I purchased the X-55, I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, I was gonna get that X-32, and what happened was I seen that X-55. All right, on that X-55, it did 6 signs at a time, a bigger flatbed. Now, I didn't want a super large footprint in my shop or whatever, because I move stuff around here and there or whatever. So, I got to have something I can deal with. When I heard that they had that X-55 or whatever, I'm in, dude, because it's the right size and it can do a whole bunch of stuff. And of course you can print something up to 3 inches tall on it or whatever. So, when I seen that, and especially read the specs and stuff like that on it as well, stuff is going through my mind now. Man, I can print this, I can print that, ain't nothing I can't print now if I get that X-55. And then I like that bed size, that 50 by 55. I mean, you can't beat that or whatever. Or like I said, I always, when I go to those shows, I look for something that's at least 24 by 36. And I'm gonna tell you a little secret. A lot of times when I go to those shows, what happens is you'll see something that it'll print a size. Say for instance, if you're looking for it to print a 24 by 36. All right, the printer that they have may be printing a 23 by 35. Come on, dude, go ahead and take me to that 24 by 36. And that's what I like about Robert or whatever, when he was coming up with his machines and all that kind of stuff. He made it so it would print the size that you want, instead of you having to go up a level and pay a whole lot more to get that size that ain't but an inch bigger or whatever. And I think that's fair or whatever right there. And I appreciate him for doing that. So when I seen that X-55, I knew then that Robert's a good guy, so I knew he was looking at the ins and outs on a lot of different stuff or whatever. And I knew if he was making it, it's gonna be almost perfect. I've been dealing with Xanté for a long time now. I think I've been dealing with Xanté ever since 2009. Well, I've been dealing with them for a long time, but I've always had a good track record with Xanté. They've always been a good company or whatever right there. So that's why I love them. That's why I've always followed them. Even when I had my my other machine, Impressia, I still followed them because I knew I didn't have a whole bunch of problems with the Impressia. I said, okay, they make a quality product. So when I seen the 32, they didn't. I said, okay, this is gonna be a good printer because Xanté making it so good. But then when I was about to buy that 33 or 32, I seen that X-55. I said, okay, what I don't want to do is get this one and there's a one above that one. Let me go ahead and get the one above it right now. That's why I got time to grow or whatever. So that's why I got that X-55. All right, now IQ. When I first seen IQ, I'm gonna be honest with you, IQ got a lot of bells and whistles on it. So when I first started using it, I thought it was kind of complicated or whatever, because I'm not used to using all that different stuff or whatever. Man, when you got used to using that thing, I mean, you can change colors on the fly. You can add stuff. You can delete stuff. You know, you don't have to go back to the drawing board for stuff or whatever. Like say you got a customer that wants to take the A out of this word right here. I mean, you just go in and press it. I mean, you go into there and you just erase the A or whatever right there. Okay, we ready. I ain't have to go back to the InDesign. I ain't have to go back to Photoshop. I was able to do it right there. And come to find out, this program, really when you get the gist of it, it's a really easy program. And another thing I like about it is they update it all the time. And when they update it, guess what? I ain't got to pay a quarter. I ain't got to pay nothing for it. And I reap the benefits, you know, of them upgrading this equipment right here. But at the end of the day, they doing all this to make us look good, you know, and to make us swift. And we swift around here at Black Warrior Printing now. When I seen the 55, now I have a bay door in the back or whatever, but I do have one door that's smaller than that bay door, whatever, 48 by something. And I said, well, they came in two pieces. It came in, the bed part came in, and then the other part, the gantry came in, and, you know, and so they brought a team in here to put this thing together right here. You know, they kind of flipped that bed over and rolled it right on through the door, whatever, cause, you know, when you flip it over, it's not as thick or whatever. That's why I like the size of it. It don't mean it ain't heavy though. But in the gantry, they did the same thing, but I think they just came in, you know, the right way with it right there. But this machine was big. It really wasn't big as I thought it was going to be, because at the end of the day, I already knew what they said the measurements were going to be. Matter of fact, I already laid it out on my floor how big it was going to be. So I wasn't surprised by the size of it. But it is a nice size flatbed, but it's not too big. I love the size or whatever right there. I just like it that you can get 6 of them signs out on it. Yeah, 18 by 24 signs. Wonderful.